Yes, people, myself TS, welcome back to another No Filter TS. In this one, just talking about Bukayo Saka. Now, Adrian Durham, um, he's on TalkSport says that, Saka needs to leave for the good of his career and that he's been played too much. And, this guy likes to say stuff to basically, you know, trigger the fan base. And to be honest with you, you'd have to say he probably is quite good at doing it because more times when he says stuff, people do get triggered. But one thing I will agree with him on is that definitely this season, Saka's been played a bit too much. There's games where he comes limping off, he looks like he's really hurt, and then like he starts the next game. So there's definitely been times this season where I thought, rah, you're playing my man a bit too much. Saying that he needs to leave for the better of his career, I don't know. I think he's had a really good season at Arsenal. He's been a pivotal member of the team. But it's like leave now, leave right this moment, and do what? And go where? You know, you gonna go to Man City or Liverpool right now? I don't know. Obviously, we're not. I would like to think the club would never sell you to like a Chelsea, but I think the only part of what my man says that makes sense is about rotation. And people will say, "Oh, we couldn't really have rotated," and well, we could have. Pepe ain't started the Premier League. He didn't start a game since October, so that's a man that could have came in and started a game on that side ahead of him. You know, Even if push come to shove, you could have moved Martinelli to the right, Smith Rowe on the left, and Myman's then on the bench, and you start Eddie or Laka up top. So there were opportunities for him to be rested throughout the season. And you look at all these teams, Liverpool, City, they rotate the big man. Man like Mane, Salah don't start all the time. They start majority of the games, but it's not week in, week out. There's games where them man are on the bench. Same at City. Them man do rotations. I think that's something that, will definitely need to be looked at going into next season. Obviously with the Europa League, personally I think for the, you know, those group stage games, depending on who we get in a group, I think for a lot of those, he don't need to start. He can travel, he can be on the bench, but a lot of them, you don't need to start. Same goes for them, earlier rounds of the Carabao Cup. Again, he can be part of the matchday squad, but it's not like he needs to play the full 90. So, when obviously the season starts and we've got our set squad, it'll be easier to analyse and assess then, how much this guy really does need to play and start each game. But I definitely think that he's his fitness and that does need to be managed a lot better, especially as last season he come off the back of the Euros and not much of a mid-season rest, and in the long run it could cause his body to break down. So you look at man like Foden, he's been gradually introduced to a side. Obviously it's easier at City because of the better quality of players they have, but I do think my man has a point. I don't agree on the fact of he needs to leave Arsenal right now, but I do agree on the fact that he's definitely played way too much and needs a rest. And now that the season's done, hopefully he gets a really really good rest in, and he's ready to start the new season well. Push on, and he's definitely in Southgate's mind as it is already, but fully secure himself for that World Cup squad. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it all. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe button now, and I'll catch you in the next one.